All right, hey there, Stickman fans. Happy Tuesday. It's Stacy coming at you with your Tuesday paint tip. And I got this cute little painting here. And on this cute little painting, I'm going to be demonstrating the painting technique that's called stippling. So if you're wondering what stippling is, it is where you put a lot of dots on your painting to create that piece of art. And you can turn these dots into solid areas, different objects. They can create highlights and shading. You can use a whole bunch of different mediums with this, like pencil, paint, markers, things that are going to give you a real nice dot. And then if you're wondering, what works of art are out there or who has done stippling, if you've ever heard of the style of pointillism that was kind of around during the turn of the century during the Impressionist time. George Seurat, Paul Signac, and then even Van Gogh had a short time with trying pointillism. And if you've ever been to the Art Institute in Chicago or you've watched Ferris Bueller's Day Off, that real giant painting where it's a whole bunch of different couples at the park, that is a pointillism painting, and that was done by George Seurat. And that is a really cool painting because when you get up close, you can see all the little dots, but when you step back, it turns into a nice work of art. So feel free to go online and check those artists out. I'll definitely put those in the replay here too, so you can go ahead and check those artists out. So why don't we go ahead, give this technique a try. And like always, I will be using acrylics, and I just got a couple different colors here. I got an alizarin crimson, which is a form of red, and then some white. I thought that would be really cute with putting on the heart here. And then if you do want to paint along, grab a couple different colors, and then I'm going to be using round brushes. And I got a couple different sizes, and I'm going to show you what the dots do with different size paintbrushes. And then when we start to do this, you can put some of the dots close together. You can have them far apart. We can use the colors just like this, but I'm also going to go ahead and I'm going to mix a couple different tints. And now if you're wondering what a tint of color is, I did talk about that last week in my Tuesday paint tip. And I actually still have that example here, but feel free to go check it out. But these are different tints right here, where the one color can be lighter or darker, depending on how much white you add to it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now, just so we can really get this going. Just a little more white. There we go. So now I got this lighter version. I'm going to make this one just a little darker. There we go, just so I can have some fun with this. All right, and I'm just going to put this off to the side. And then in your painting, so what you can do is you can start to do little dots. And you could follow along here. They can be close together, far apart. Kind of doing, a couple little dots here. Now, they all don't have to be uniform. You can go ahead and get them a little random, maybe have some further apart, closer together. If you would like to, and then I'm going to go in here. I'm using my smaller brush now. Let's do some white too. And as you can see, by dotting, I'm starting to get real nice texture here on my heart. Sorry, got a hiccup there. You are going to notice that different size round brushes are going to give you different size dots. And I'm moving back to my larger one just so I can start to fill this in a little more. And then maybe as I go over on this side, I'll get them a little more random. Gonna twirl my brush there. It's starting to get a little, there we go. Starting to change shape there. I had to twirl the bristles back together, which that can happen when you're doing this. And also feel free to rinse your brush out every once in a while. When you let an area dry a little bit, as you can see, you can start to layer dots on top of each other. It's pretty cool what you can do. You could even start to, do some, maybe you want to do some dots on the outside. You can see that I still had some of that other color in there, so now I'm starting to get a multi-toned dots, which is pretty fun. So if you haven't started or, following along, if you want to give this a try, go ahead and give this a try. Grab a couple different brushes. Maybe, go ahead and go on here or grab your painting, and you could definitely, do a shape. You could do a star, a heart. Maybe you just want to practice and see, what this does without putting a shape on there. But if you do decide to give this a try, go ahead and take a picture and share it on the Facebook page. Let us know what you liked, what you didn't like. If there's, what you found challenging, what you enjoyed about it. Okay. And if you did have a good time painting this, or you do want to, or this did get you in the creative spirit, go ahead and check out our website, just stickmanpaintingstudio.com. And you can see what classes we have coming up. We do have classes online. We do have classes in person. We would definitely love to see you in, an upcoming event, whether it is online or at our studio. And then if you want to know when these will be going live, or you want to be informed or just stay in the loop on anything we have coming up, if you go to our website, stickmanpaintingstudio.com, you can sign up for our, our emails, and we'll send you information on what's going on. Fun events we have coming up. All that good stuff. And also, if there's anything you would like to see here on a Tuesday paint tip session, feel free to leave that in the comments or shoot us a DM. But for next week's paint tip, I am going to be demonstrating sponge painting. And that's really fun too. So if you want to learn more about sponge painting, just make sure to tune in next week. We'll be here 1 o'clock Central Standard Time, as always. And then if you do miss the live session, we will have this up, and you can watch the recording. You can watch the playback. So as you can see, this is getting really, really dotty. And I think I could just keep going forever here. So on that note, I'm going to let you go, and I really hope you enjoyed today's session. And until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay creative. Bye!